welcome to the Nerd Age Podcast. This is a show where we talk about things that are nerdy. My name is Jonah. I'm here with Mick.
Hello.
And Josh.
What's up?
We're back. It's been a while. We need to just get a sound. I thought of doing that. Getting a sound. It was like, it's been a while.
We do need it.
I'm sorry.
Who's that stain?
Yeah, that one. And we need the weird. I'll get it for next time. But we're back. We're going to have a random show. We're going to have several trailers we're going to discuss and talk about. We're going to talk about Spiderman Noir. We're going to talk about Supergirl bombing. We're going to talk about a lot of things. So buckle up. I think we're going to start kind of with some trailers. We got several. And I don't know which one you want to start with. We got a couple Batman trailers. And then we got the 9th Jedi trailer. So
That's the trailer right there.
I'm going to let Josh figure out which one he wants to start with.
I say we start with the one that I just watched most recently,
Okay.
9th Jedi. It just came out like an hour ago or something.
Perfect.
That's what I have to say.
Looks sick. I love the animation. The story seems interesting.
Is it just a retell of episode 7? Is that what's going on?
Hey. I don't like that attitude.
I don't have a problem with that.
Back in the day, it's
I think it looks pretty good.
If I have one complaint, it is like, do we need another Death Star story? That's my one complaint, which maybe it's just part of it. But otherwise, I think the idea of like, we're trying to find Jedi in the galaxy. We're trying to find Force-sensitive people in the galaxy, I think is a cool story. And I think the animation looks awesome.
When is this supposed to take place?
It's in that whatever alternate visions.
in the alternate anime.
In the anime universe.
That's where it starts.
I did also.
Does that bother you guys?
What?
That it's not canon?
No.
Because I feel like there's a lot of people that are like, well, it doesn't do anything to the story. And I'm like, yeah.
No, because I think you can still enjoy the characters and the stories for those things. To me, it'd be too messy if you're like, Poe Dameron just showed up, and you're like, what's Poe Dameron doing?
Yeah.
You know, and if
or
he's
Chewie's alive.
Yeah. So to me, just keep it separate. And then if there's interesting stories like this one, then you can make it a full-fledged thing and give us a show or eventually a movie. Like if they gave us a live-action anime movie.
Like Mulan.
Yeah.
Like Mulan.
No, but I think it's
Ghost
cool.
in the Shell.
There we go.
Bring ScarJo back.
Yeah, ScarJo. I did like the thing where the scene there where he's like, you know, this lightsaber was made from whatever Jedi, but it could tell the intentions of the heart, right? And he ignites it and it's blue. I thought that's a cool concept. You know, that guy with the green lightsaber is bad. He's going to grab it and it's going to turn red. But I just like that. That idea is cool. And yeah, the first thing I thought too with another like super weapon, but I was like, whatever. It's visions. Like,
That's just part of Star Wars anyway. You gotta have to.
It's poetry.
You have
Rhymes.
you have lightsabers, and then you have really big lightsabers.
Yeah.
That destroy
you have
planets.
masks.
well, and the other thing too, I like the shot where it's like, I think it's the shot from the
When it's
Death
like
Star.
looks like it's
and
blowing stuff up.
blowing everything
Yeah.
like in a straight line. It's like, yeah, that's
cool.
sick. I like that.
Yeah.
Comes out in August.
Yeah.
We'll just say, if you haven't watched Visions, if you're a Star Wars fan and you haven't watched Visions, some of them are hit and miss for me, but I think the majority are really cool. And it kind of just gives you a really cool, unique view at like what other people around the world might think of Star Wars and kind of putting their own spin on it. I think that's really cool. So they're worth watching. They're like 7-8 minutes.
Yeah.
So you can bust it out in an hour.
Yeah.
Less.
I think it's some of my favorite like recent Star Wars stuff. Even though it's not canon, it's still cool to see like, what's someone else's interpretation of what the Force looks like or what lightsaber fights look like, that kind of stuff. I think it's just cool to get, and you get it in a different medium. Like I think it's season 2 that's all different types of animation styles that I think is really cool.
Yeah.
You know, there's, like you said, hit or miss. I like most of them. I know most people don't like the
musical.
majority of them.
There's a couple ones that are like, yeah, okay. But it's still, I think it's still fun to see a different take on it.
Well, the fact too that it's not bound to like being canon, like that. If it's not that great, then like who cares?
Yeah.
Like it's not, at the risk of ruining
Star Wars is dead.
ruining the whole story of Star Wars.
If you don't like Tatooine Rhapsody, it doesn't change what's going on Tatooine.
I mean, Boba Fett is in it, so
that's true.
canon.
Let's move on to another trailer. Let's just do Caped Crusader season 2.
Yes.
I don't know if you guys got a chance to watch that. That kind of just dropped out of nowhere. I completely forgotten that was even a thing.
Well, I think we talked about it a couple weeks ago where they were like, season 2 comes out in July. And we're like, what? Oh,
Yeah.
forgot about that show. But yeah, then they just out of nowhere dropped the trailer.
Yeah, and that's another one. Bruce Timm, Matt Reeves, J.J. Abrams. Warner Brothers didn't want this. So Amazon Prime said, we'll take it. And the first season I really liked it. Second season looks like it's just doubling down and making it better. We got some unique looks at the Riddler. I think Poison Ivy was in there. Man-Bat, I thought I saw in there. There was a guy that looked like Rocketeer, which was cool. Joker, obviously, which looks like he's more of the...
Killing Joke.
More of the serial killer kind of thing going on. The voice acting sounds good. The animation looks cool. Gives me animated series vibes. It's Bruce Timm. So to me, this is I can't wait for it. I thought the first season was awesome, and this one looks like it's even better.
Yeah, it looked really. I love the first season. I think what people were complaining about is I think people complained about this the first season of, the Penguin's a woman.
Yeah,
it honestly didn't really bother me.
No,
and I think they are doing the same thing with Mad Hatter. I think she's a woman
she's
also.
in it too. Yeah,
but honestly, Mad Hatter's one of those. I'm like, I feel like if they made Two-Face a woman, I'd be like, that's a little weird. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
but
I don't know why though.
Why not? Why?
I don't know.
Like one side is a woman, the other
Yeah.
Trans face. Canceled.
Oh boy. Well,
it's been fun, y'all. No,
Lizzo laughed.
But gotcha. But I will say, it doesn't bother me if you make villains from male to women, because women are evil too sometimes.
That is true. They're actually most times they're the most evil. Actually, Ursula from Little Mermaid. She's evil.
Exactly.
Basically, all the Disney villains are mostly Cruella de Vil. The greatest villains.
Mother Gothel.
Yes.
Yeah.
Tangled.
Flower, bloom and grow.
No, that's not how.
No, dang it. That's her, right?
Yeah, that's her though.
How's the song go? That doesn't matter. Evil women. Carry on.
Mad Hatter.
Yeah, she's gonna be evil.
Ivy.
Poison Ivy.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think otherwise, I like this Riddler that seems more like a gangster Riddler. Like he has more of like a. I feel like
the Tommy gun kind of goes along with it.
In the anime, he's like, "Here's my riddle." But that seems like a cool twist on it, where he seems kind of goofy in the animated series. You know what I mean? Like he's still a villain, and but he doesn't seem to have more gangster.
Right. This seems like it's making it more serious.
Yeah.
Speaking of serious, I think I've got another one that we could gender swap.
Okay.
Instead of Poison Ivy, you got a guy in a Speedo called Poison Oak.
Why?
And make him a man.
Why Poison Oak?
Because Ivy sounds like a girl.
It's feminine.
But Poison Oak
is like,
yeah, exactly.
Why does he have to be in a Speedo?
See that Poison Oak?
What does he have to
she's
be?
always wearing skin tight stuff. So you got to do the same thing.
He can wear a leotard.
He's got to show his oak.
Yeah.
The Poison Oak.
The Poison Oak.
Yeah. See? There we go. Hey, hit us up if you need any ideas.
We're just full of good ideas.
That's right.
That's right. What did you think, Mick?
I thought it sucked.
Yeah?
No, I'm kidding. No, it looks good. Yeah, they're really, I think, pushing that kind of 30s noir kind of feel. And that just naturally makes people like the Riddler be more gangster. And yeah, I think it looks pretty sweet. I think like you guys, I like the first season a lot. The voice acting sounds really good and don't have too many complaints about it. I forgot that they did change Harley.
Oh yeah, to the Asian.
Yeah, like they did they like completely redo her design, or was it kind of similar?
Her design is like
Yeah,
the
she's
colors
like
are
yellow.
different.
She's like
the
yellow
colors
and
are
black.
different. Okay, yeah,
and she doesn't talk like this or whatever.
Yeah.
Right, she's more like composed.
Yeah.
Mr. J. Hi, Puddin'.
I think I was pretty done with Harley Quinn.
This made it.
This made it like, okay, like thank you. I don't need that energy all that time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That Harley Quinn.
Harley Quinn
I mean,
energy.
that was really overdone with like all of the Suicide Squad
Yeah.
stuff. Like, yeah, I get why they
See, make him a
changed
man. Harley Quinn.
it. Harold King.
Harley Davidson. But yeah, I think it looks great. I'm excited for it. It comes out July.
July
Yeah.
31st.
And then
around the corner.
Joker will be cool. I'll be interested
Yeah.
to see what they do with the Joker. Did it sound like he had a British accent almost? Kind of?
Joker always kind of almost
A little
has
bit of a-
some weird accent.
Yeah, I think it's
Little
more of a
higher
Joker accent. You know,
Who's
Clown.
voicing? Do we know?
I know they announced it.
Peter Dinklage.
Yep. Nailed it. That's Peter.
Yeah.
Peter
No, what's his
Dinklage.
name?
I know they announced it. I can't remember who it was though, because I know it was under wraps. Like they were like,
Is it
They
someone
teased
who's
it at the
played
end of the-
Joker before?
I don't think so. Idris Elba, I think.
It's yourself. I always like a new take on the Joker voice.
Yeah. It's always fun to see like, oh, what's the laugh going to be like?
Yeah. I mean, they're definitely all different, but I don't know if I can really pick out like, ooh, that's a bad
Yeah.
take on the Joker.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
John DiMaggio.
Oh, that's
the
right.
animated series Batman, Cape Crusader.
I mean, he does all sorts of. He's done Green Lantern.
He has done
Flash.
Joker before. He was Joker in the Under the Red Hood.
Okay.
Yeah. Which, yeah, he's really good.
Nice. Yeah, we're looking forward to that. Let's move on just to the next trailer. Batman Nightfall, which came out of nowhere as well.
Yeah, and it's a part 1.
Yeah, part 1 out of 3.
Yep.
But this one looked cool. The animation looks sick. I like Bane's voice. I'm glad they didn't give him the, yes, I will break your back.
friend.
I am from Krakosia. So
Yeah.
he
the
looks cool.
luchador.
Azrael looks awesome. Like everything about this. And I think it already came out, right?
I thought I saw people review it, but I was
Yeah.
like, I wasn't sure if it was early access or what.
So to me, yeah, I'm in. I think DC animation is really good. So yeah, what do you guys think?
Yeah, like you said, I think the animation looks really cool, and it's an adaptation of the comic that I feel like growing up was always like. I never read the comic, but it was one of those things where you're like, did you know that Batman broke his back and wasn't Batman for a while, and then the guy that took over was killing people? Did you know that?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cool that they're adapting the Nightfall storyline. But yeah, I think it looks cool. So we'll see. I wonder when the next parts. If the first one already came out, when are the next ones coming out?
Probably maybe a couple months or something between each one. I'm trying to remember what they did with the Dark Knight Returns.
Yeah.
'Cause there's 2 parts for that one.
I'm pretty sure they were back. They were not too far apart, just a couple months.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know when. Hold on. Oh, we'll find it.
I don't feel drunk.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. You know that they're gonna like do the perfect shot of the back breaking over Bane's knee and
Yeah.
everything. I think it's gonna be really good.
Yeah, I think it looks awesome. And yeah, that's the one thing you gotta
You gotta
You gotta nail it.
frame
You
it
gotta-
up. It's gotta look exactly
gotta
like the
be the
cover.
thing, yeah. Well, Josh is looking for that. He might never find it. I think that's it for the trailers. There was an Odyssey trailer that came out yesterday or today, I think. It's just more of the same, like in 2 weeks from now. This movie looks awesome. I cannot wait. We got our tickets. We're going. But one of the things that came out is that they announced they're not doing any influencer reviews or
Thank goodness.
influencer.
He's punishing them.
Yeah, he's basically not giving them any access to it early. It's just going to be a critics. And I thought that was awesome. And then the other thing I saw was just that some people have seen it and have said it's his most emotional movie, that the story really hits. And they're saying some are saying it's his best one, with Interstellar really close. The person I saw was like, Interstellar's my favorite. This is more emotional than Interstellar, and it really delivers. So I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah.
I think for me, the hype is real when it comes to Nolan. And I know there's a lot of people, disliking it for, if it's Elliot Page or if it's other things that they're saying, oh, it's woke or whatever, or some of the casting. And I'm like, I don't care. It's Christopher Nolan.
Yeah.
Like, he could have Vin Diesel playing every single character. And I'd be like, all right, I'm still going to watch
It's
this.
just Vin Diesel and Dave Bautista playing across from each other.
And Nick Cage. But yeah, we're excited. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I mean, as far as emotional stories go, I mean, knowing what the Odyssey is about, there's definitely a lot of missing people, a lot of battle stuff, a lot of death. That's definitely going to cause a lot of, I think, heartfelt moments in the movie that I'm really excited to experience and see his take on them. I haven't watched the last vignette or trailer or whatever it is. I feel like I've seen plenty.
Yeah.
I'm just ready for the movie.
I don't think I need to watch the movie either now. Like, I've seen everything I need to see.
You've seen
I've read the book. I'm good.
Yeah.
And it's 3 hours.
It's
that
like
what I'm
3
saying?
something.
It's R-rated,
You guys can
right?
look it up. Look up the runtime. Pretty sure it's
Jamie,
Jamie, pull it up.
go ahead. Sir.
I was just gonna say
2:52. Basically 3 hours.
Shoot.
Is that his longest movie?
No,
Is Interstellar longer?
I think he has a longer movie.
Look it up.
Jamie, pull it up. Yeah, I can't wait. 2 weeks. In 2 weeks, we're gonna be sitting in that IMAX theater, fully shot in IMAX. We're not watching the real IMAX, but very few people are. Unless we want to drive to Vancouver.
Oppenheimer was 3 hours, so I think that's as long as.
We're excited. Odyssey coming out. Let's do some news. A little bit of news. We're gonna jump around. We'll keep the Supergirl stuff to last because I want to really dig into that one. But I just wanted to get your guys' thought on this because, for months, ever since the Switch 2 came out, I've had people, saying that Nintendo's going to destroy gaming and they're such a selfish company. Well. Today it looks like Sony announced that they're going away from physical games. By 2028, they will stop making discs and anything. So they're basically saying that the next console is probably just going to be a digital.
It's going to be it just beams straight into your forehead.
Yeah.
In your mind.
What are you guys' thoughts on that? I like physical media. I've got steelbooks. I like owning it. I just feel like it's dangerous because they're already doing that where apparently Sony announced also they're deleting like 600 movies.
Yeah.
That from their libraries.
Yeah. So
people are like, we've
purchase
owned that
movies digitally from the Sony library, and it's like because of the change of terms or whatever, like they must have licensed the movie for a certain amount of time.
Yeah.
Well, time's up now, so they're like, that movie you paid money for doesn't exist. You basically rented it.
Yeah. for 10 years.
For 10 years, and now it's going back, which is so stupid.
Yeah.
And it makes me hate.
Well, and they could do the same. They could do the same thing with
your games.
games.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, we got the new console, but in order for you to play that old game, you have to pay to update they're just going to nickel and dime you every single time.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
What do you think, Mick?
I mean,
You're going to stand up for them? Is that what you're doing, huh? You're a Sony shill.
PlayStation is the greatest thing on the planet. I'll say I don't play video games as much as I used to, so I'm not fully into this as much as I used to be. And two, I normally do buy digital games just because it's easiest to do.
Yeah,
because you're a sheep.
Because I'm a sheep, I follow. You point me one direction, I'll go there. I definitely understand though the backlash of it. I mean that now you can't share games with your friends. You can't buy used games for cheaper. I mean, it was only like a little over 10 years ago they were poking fun at Xbox for the whole like you can't share games. Like they were like, oh look, I'm passing this disc. That's gone now. So it's like, okay, I get that times have changed, and apparently they have said that the majority of players over the past however many years have been buying digital. Right. So I get that, like that makes sense if as a company you want to focus all your time and effort and money onto something that makes sense. So
right.
I get it, but it is just kind of a weird like end of an era kind of thing. Yeah. Like I feel like everybody knew this was going to happen at some point, but this does seem kind of soon at the same time.
Yeah. Well, the crappy thing is that they're going to be like, this is what they're going to say. They're going to be like, oh, well, it's too expensive to keep making physical discs, but they're still going to keep charging you $120.
Right.
Yeah.
For
It's
a
not
freaking
like,
digital
it's not like
download.
it's not like they're going to be like, hey, we're not going to, it's too much to make this disc, but we're going to take $20 off. Games are now $40. Like that's never going to happen.
No, they're going to charge you
be like,
double.
hey, well, if you want the full edition, it's $150 now.
Which, can I segue?
Please.
Segue.
GTA 6, the pre-orders came out, and it's $100 for the special edition, the Ultimate Edition. But everything that's shipping for that is a digital. There's not going to be any discs shipping with the game. They said that you can at a later date, because they don't want the game to leak, is what they're saying. Mm-hmm. So they're like, we're not shipping out physical discs. So you're going to buy $100 game for the Ultimate
It's just
Edition,
a paper.
and they're going to give a little code. And then they said that at a later date, if you want to purchase a disc, you can do that. So
you have to pay for the disc?
I'm pretty sure that's what they said, is that you can repurchase a game again if you want a disc, which is insane.
So I just like to, if any of you guys are listening that I've been fighting with on the interwebs about Nintendo and, how terrible they are.
I think Nintendo is the only good company on earth.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah. Because they respect.
That's right. They have respect. The other thing that people are mad about for the GTA 6 thing is that if you get the special edition, it'll actually lock you out of some single player things. So if you don't get that, it's going to lock you out of certain, like there's special missions that you're going to get locked. Normally if you get a special edition, it's like all cosmetics.
Yeah.
Right. So it's like,
or like, oh, you got a little coin and,
right. They give you a physical thing and then you're like, you get to dress up as a clown or whatever the heck it is, or a banana.
You get to do the Trump dance.
Yeah, exactly.
you get a cherry mask.
But this one is like specifically, it'll lock you out of certain quests and it'll lock you out of certain places. Like I think there's a customization shop where you won't be able to customize your car.
That's crazy.
Or stuff like that. So people are like, that's kind of crappy that you're going to force me to buy, because people don't want to, especially if it's additional quests. You're like, oh, I don't want to be locked out, especially at launch.
Yeah.
Usually it's like, which is also crappy. They're like, here's your base game. 2 months later, they're like, well, there's DLC now that you can buy, which is crappy anyway. But this is like out the gate, buy this special edition so that you can get the full experience, or just buy the base version and you're going to get locked out of that stuff.
I mean, honestly, at this point, the game should just be free, and then you buy whatever
things you want.
DLC stuff. I mean, Rockstar has made so much money off of GTA 5 alone.
Yeah.
Like, there's no way that they're like, okay, we need to make our money back for GTA 6 here.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, that just seems so greedy and stupid.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, I'm fine with them charging for the game. I get that, but
Right.
But all this extra, like, I'm just not excited for GTA 6 at all. I'm probably the only person on the planet that
I'm not.
really
I mean,
is
I've
not
never
looking
played
for
those.
it.
I've
Like,
never played those games.
I hate how hyped it is and like excited everybody. Like,
Well, really, the rise in violence in our schools and in the country started
it can
with
be all
GTA. It all
pointed
traced
back.
to
Yeah,
GTA.
I remember.
Grand Theft
I
Auto.
remember playing GTA 2. We had the demo down,
and we kept playing.
and we
it over
kept
and over
playing
again.
it over and over again. And then I remember that's when I started beating people on the streets.
Wow. You used to be able to run over people with the car, and then you could run over the Elvis people.
Yeah. See, and then I just started slapping people.
I run over people all the time. In my car.
Yeah. So
Yeah, it's gonna be crazy, but we'll see. But yeah, there you go, guys. Now you guys can complain something else besides Nintendo remaking Star Fox.
which is great, apparently.
Yeah,
By the way.
I went to buy it today. I went to Target. They were out, so I was like, "Oh, okay."
Should
Well,
buy it digitally.
you should download.
I could. But let's talk about Supergirl. Supergirl released. I didn't watch it. Mick, did you watch it?
No.
Josh, did you watch it?
I bought 3 tickets but didn't go.
Okay. So we apologize
Did you get the popcorn bucket?
because no.
What was the popcorn bucket?
Look it up.
There's a thing going off.
Look it up.
Yeah,
It's supposed
Is it
to be
a dune?
it's supposed to be a trench.
Safe search on.
It's supposed to be a trench coat around a cup, but
No.
Yeah. Yeah.
anyways, yeah. Look that up at your own peril.
Bucket.
So we apologize because we can't review it.
Oh.
But we will talk about the box office numbers and some of the reviews I saw.
Yeah.
So this was projected to make 80.
Which is already
months
really
ago,
low
months
for
ago.
a superhero movie.
And then it started saying, oh, well, it's now tracking at 70. And then it started tracking at 60. And then it started tracking at 55. And then it got down to 40. And then they said, oh, it's 38. When the real numbers came in, it was 37.1, which is below Morbius, which is below Flash, which is below Black Adam.
oh man.
And
Below Black Adam is crazy.
a lot of the below Morbius is wild. Like that.
That movie was great. Okay.
And so a lot of people, there was a lot of reviews that came out saying it was really bad, that it just didn't make any sense. And then obviously you got the people that were like, no, it's a great movie. They're just hating on it. Here's the bottom line. This is a disaster for James Gunn and the new DC universe.
Well, this actually isn't part of his DCU yet. Like the next movie will be the first one.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But here's the reason, and a lot of people's like, oh, it doesn't matter because the Hulk came out after Iron Man and that one did bad.
Oh, that's a stupid.
I know. Well, that's what they're saying. But here's the problem. Superman underperformed. Like, as much as people want to say, like, yeah, Superman did amazing, it didn't. It underperformed. And the biggest problem with this is the whole idea was like, well, it didn't make as much money as they wanted, but it got people excited for the new, like, people love the new Superman.
Right.
Well, then where were those fans?
Yeah.
Because now this movie is going to make, they're saying it's projected to not even make 200 million in its box office run, which is losing over 100 million to a studio. Where are those fans? If people love Superman so much, why didn't they show up for Supergirl, especially when you marketed it with core and sweat all over?
They're also watching Peacemaker season 2 over and over again.
So I don't know. I keep seeing people being like, it's not an issue. It's not a problem. Paramount is excited for this. They have a 10-year plan. They're excited for James Gunn's 10-year plan. And I'm like, are they?
Why would they be excited to be like, oh, cool, we're just going to take on 120 million loss?
Exactly.
Yeah, like,
that makes no sense.
Yeah, this has been going off to a good start.
Yeah, we're super
we're
excited.
excited about this.
Yeah.
I mean, in their defense, there's nowhere to go but up.
Yeah.
Look up.
But why? But why wouldn't they at that point be like, well, we don't have any faith in what your plan is. We're gonna get our own people that we trust
Yeah.
to make our own plan.
But they're like, hey, look what Reeves is doing over here.
Exactly.
This is doing really well. People are actually excited for this. People come to watch this stuff.
Yeah.
Maybe let's focus on that.
Yeah, the Superwoman production budget 170 million to 186. Marketing budget was 100 to 120 million, which is stupid in itself. That your marketing budget would cost almost as much as what it costs to make your movie.
Yeah.
Like that's insane. So 290 million to 300 million total cost.
That's so much.
And they're
It's
also
not breaking even.
no. In order to break even, they have to make 400 to 500 because you don't get the full amount. Like you still have to pay exhibitors and theaters. So it's a disaster. I think you're right, Mick. They should look at Matt Reeves and be like, this is what people are excited for. Yeah. Let's have him. Let's give him. We can give him another movie while we quietly cancel whatever James Gunn's plans are, and then we can recoup and be like, okay, do we cast a new Superman? Mm-hmm. Do we let time pass? Do we keep the same guy? But do we get James Gunn out of here? Absolutely, it's a yes. He doesn't know what he's doing.
No.
And so out of this week, before Supergirl comes out, they announced that this new Jimmy Olsen show with Gorilla Grodd is going through and they're casting. And then they announced after Supergirl bombs that they're fast tracking
the crypto movie.
No, there's a crypto cartoon that's coming out, but they're fast tracking a Bane versus Deathstroke movie. They don't have anybody attached yet, but they're looking for actors. I'm like, what?
What are they doing?
What are you doing?
What about the Booster
other
Gold movie?
rumor? It's a show, but the other rumor is that James Gunn is considering moving forward with the Batman, the Brave and the Bold. John Campea was like, they've got their Batman. They're going to announce it soon. Yeah, of course, because they're trying to distract. But that James Gunn is like, he might direct it himself instead of Andy Muschietti. I'm like, dude, you can't keep doing this stuff. Like, you can't. Like, they're clueless. They don't know what they're doing. He keeps posting stuff about Rick Flag Sr., played by Frank Grillo. Happy anniversary. He's amazing. There's so many good projects we have coming in line. No one cares about Rick Flag or his dad.
Yeah.
You know? It's like,
if it was his grandpa, maybe.
oh, it's just wild. It's absolutely insane. And the problem is, James Gunn only knows how to do one thing. And I think people have gotten tired of that one thing.
Yeah.
Like, the reason Marvel is kind of petering out is because they've done the same movie over and over again. And James Gunn's coming in and be like, let's just do the same thing we did with Marvel. And people, the general audience
10 years too late.
is like, I'm not interested in that. I don't, poop jokes and
I think there's like an aspect of it that it's like, I think people are over superhero movies. Like the superhero hype hit its pinnacle. And then, Zack Snyder stopped making movies and then it went down,
That's right.
No, but like, I think in general, people are just kind of like, I'm a little burnt out with superheroes. And I think it shows in the box office. Like there's not a lot of, like every superhero movie was like a guaranteed $1 billion. And now it's like, no way.
I think when Spider-Man comes out, that'll really tell where the general audience is.
Yeah.
Because that could easily be another $1 billion Spider-Man movie, or it could be a $600 million. And I think that'll kind of, because I think that there is probably some superhero fatigue out there, but I mean, that was kind of the talk when the last Spider-Man movie came out, and that one made over $1 billion.
Yeah.
But that was also like tied with a bunch of nostalgia stuff. So I mean, it could be where it's just dying off, but then Doomsday is coming out, and that's again kind of getting that nostalgia thing going again. So it's really hard to tell exactly where everybody is kind of leaning when it comes to superhero movies.
I think superhero movies can still make money, like you said. Like even Deadpool and Wolverine, like that made over $1 billion. I just think if it's just going to be a generic superhero movie, you're going to lose people. Like, you gotta, and again, the marketing for Supergirl was like, I'm the drunk girl, like I'm not like Clark, look out, right?
Yeah.
I'm like,
I mean, it was Guardians. That's
any,
what they were marketing,
right?
as.
And was it anything that connected with people to be like, I want to see, like, again? And I blame James Gunn on this, but you have an opportunity at Superman where you're going to get maximum eyes on your product. You have an opportunity to do a tease for Supergirl, and your big idea is to have her show up to where Superman is and be like, sup, biatch, and act all drunk and grab crypto, right? That's your big thing, to be like, this is the next character in the universe. Like, that doesn't work. And he did the exact same thing in The Flash with Aquaman 2. Mm-hmm. It's Flash with Jason Momoa, and he's drunk, and he stumbles and falls into a puddle and starts going like, I can talk to fish. I'm Aquaman. That was to get people excited for Aquaman 2.
Yeah.
So I'm like, you've got to make the characters, you got to make parents that don't know anything about those characters want to take their kids to watch the movie. Mm-hmm. That doesn't do it. And so this idea of, well, superhero movies aren't making as much, as like, they will make money if you have something to say and you make something interesting and you make people want to go watch it. But if you're just doing the generic thing and people watch a trailer and be like, this feels like Guardians, like, those are the Ravagers again. Yep. Like, that's needle drops. I've already seen 3 movies like that. Why do I want to go watch a 4th? That's the issue. You've got to give people a reason to want to watch something. And James Gunn is just being like, well, what did people like? Well, Guardians made money. Let's just do that. Let's put a Guardian skin over Supergirl.
Mm-hmm. Well, you got to be sincere, too. Like, you got to take these characters seriously and tell a good story. I mean,
yeah,
I don't know. I don't understand the mentality of someone like a James Gunn that just looks at a character and goes, okay, we need to make this just weird and awkward humor, and that's what sells. Yeah. Like, that's what people want. It's like, no, that's not what people want. People want a good story, good characters. And sorry, but I like seeing people or characters from comic books translated to movies treated with sincerity.
Yeah.
Well, what's crazy is
that's something that lasts.
Yeah.
It's long lasting.
According to James Gunn, this was the best script he had ever read, and that's why they fast tracked it.
Okay.
Because it was an amazing script.
Yeah.
And so he was like, this wasn't going to be their next movie. So it was because it was so good.
It was so good.
It was such a great story that they fast tracked it. And from all I've heard, it's like, what? Like, this story sucks. Like, this script is awful, which is crazy. Which, I mean, what do you expect from the guy that said The Flash was the best superhero movie he'd ever seen?
Well, and this goes back to the problem that we've said on this podcast for a long time. James Gunn needs to not be on social media because there's a tweet for everything. So now people are being like, the screenwriter, the script sucked. You know, they pull up a tweet of him being like, the big problem with Marvel is we will never approve a script until it's ready to go, and we greenlight it because we love it. It's like, dude,
yeah,
what is going on? The other big thing that happened is James Gunn came out and said this was based off Woman of Tomorrow, right? Mm-hmm. He's like, I love the comic book. Turns out,
have you guys actually read that?
No, did you?
I've seen like panels from it, and it's like, okay, clearly.
Oh, it looks amazing. Like, the panels
nothing like the movie.
But people are upset because they're like, they didn't even understand
the whole point of it.
The ending of the book. Because do you guys care if I spoil stuff? Spoilers ahead for those of you that want to watch Woman of Tomorrow. But the screenwriter was like, well, in the comic, Ruthie kills Krem. And so we were like in the future. And so we figured the best thing was that Supergirl would do that. And people are like, that's not what happened. Mm-hmm. She doesn't kill him. That's the whole point. Like, she has a book that she's writing, and it's what she wishes would have happened. And the reality is he gets sent to the Phantom Zone. He gets released because he's changed, and she hits him on the head, and he falls down. and they both walk off. Supergirl walks off and she walks off, but he's still alive. And even the Tom King who made it was like, he's alive. She didn't kill him.
Yeah.
So you have the screenwriter being like, oh, no, well, in the comic, she kills him. The director saying that, and James Gunn being like, yeah, let's totally go with that. I'm like, so then you don't know the comics.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? So I'm done with people being like, James Gunn understands comics. He doesn't. He's a poser. Don't pretend like you're the big understander of comics when you don't even understand the ending of the comic book that you're adapting to then make a movie. So it's just kind of crazy to me. And I think more and more people are realizing stuff that we've said from the beginning, where James Gunn's idea of these comic book characters has always been like, they're silly and they're dumb and they're jokes.
Yeah.
Like comic books are dumb. So whereas, again, I know I have to name drop Snyder every time, but Zack Snyder's approach was, I'm going to treat these characters with respect, mythological. What can we learn from them? What human aspects, elements are there? But also respect them and show them how epic they can be, because that's what they are. They're mythological creatures, characters that we can like look on the screen and be amazed by, but also have depth and humanity. That's what Snyder's perspective is. And James Gunn's like, these are just dumb characters. So everybody kind of is just goofy, and there's no respect to it. So I hope people are starting to realize that James Gunn is a
poser.
How much money does he get paid?
I know, but he's paying himself for directing. He gets paid for. I mean, I wonder how that contract negotiation is. Like, hey, I'm the head of the studio. James, what do you think? 15 million? I don't know. It seems a little low. What do you think? Maybe 18. Oh, deal. Like, you think I'm also going to direct Brave and the Bold? Like, dude,
What an excellent idea, James. Oh, thanks, James. Oh, yeah.
Exactly. Hey, get my wife on the line. Is she here for an audition? I'm going to make her the next guy.
You're hired.
It's unbelievable. Unbelievable.
I mean, hey, good for him, dude. He's living his best life.
He's holding on for dear life. That's how he fast-tracked Man of Tomorrow. He knew, it was like, hey, I got to get this in production so they can't can me. But anyways, we'll see how Supergirl does this week. It didn't even beat Toy Story second week.
And it's not
I
going to be.
can't imagine it's going to beat Minions.
Oh, no.
That comes out this weekend. So
everyone loves the Minions, dude.
So I think it's banana. So yeah,
Classic. That's a real franchise.
exactly.
They take those characters seriously.
Exactly. See, I wish they were handling DC.
Who's the studio head over there at Illumination?
I don't know, but they're killing it with Nintendo.
Not James Gunn.
Yeah, they are.
All right, that's going to do it for news. I'm sure there's something we missed, but we're getting pretty long here in the episode. Let's talk about Spiderman Noir.
Yeah.
I know we're late to the party. I know this has already been out for a while, but we just got to talk about Nick Cage. Mick, set us off. Spider-Man Noir, spoilers.
Well, they call me Mick Cage. Yeah, this show is insane. It's just so weird and
good weird though, right?
Like, yeah, good weird. Like this is a good example of something that's the character itself is just a weird alternative version of Spider-Man, and they just go with that. But it's true to the character. Like it's nothing changed or different.
Yeah.
And man, Nick Cage is just perfect for that role. I love the aesthetic of the kind of the 30s prohibition kind of
it worked
time
really well.
that they're in. Yeah, it really does.
Did you watch it in black and white or color?
I watched most of it in black and white. There's some where I would just change just to see what it was like. And
I watched a video where a guy said, watch the first, I think it was first 2 black and white, 3, 4 color, and then 5, 6 black and white. So I just followed what a guy was like.
Oh, okay.
Just whatever someone told you to do.
Basically, I'm a sheep.
I mean, it was shot. I think it was shot digital. And so sometimes the black and white looked a little weird, but then sometimes the color looked like really like punch in your face, vibrant. But I mean, honestly, like I'm thinking back on the story, I can't really tell you what the story was other than just Nick Cage is trying to be Spider-Man. I mean, there's
figuring out what these villains got their superpowers.
Yeah, there's good villains with, you know, you got your Sandman, Tombstone. And I do like the connection that they have with the was it World War One? Yeah, World War One that they were in.
Well, I liked the origin story of him getting the spider powers.
That was
so
creepy.
Like crazy
Spider dude. I was like, you literally got bit by a spider dude.
There was
like,
some
not a spider.
weird body horror stuff, and I mean, it's so creepy in the best ways. But yeah, really good show, and I think for like the probably limited budget they have, like it looks good. Like this web swinging stuff looked good.
Yeah, the fighting was good. The web swinging stuff was good. I thought it worked. Which I always think Spider-Man is at its best at when it's more of a down-to-earth street story. As opposed to like, you're mini Iron Man. Here are all the, you know, like Spider-Man works best when it's like, hey, it's just a friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
Yeah.
You know? But yeah, I thought that was really cool. Just that aspect of it. Like you said, the aesthetic of it fit really good. I thought all the acting was really good. Like the villains worked. The guy from...
New Girl, Robbie.
Yeah, he was good. I thought the humor worked.
Yeah,
it wasn't super like joke every time, which I love that. I love that they can be like, hey, we can have some deep moments, some dark moments, and then there's some levity, but it's not like hitting you over the head every 2 minutes.
Yeah, humor has its place, just not all the time.
And I think Nick Cage was perfect because he would be like weird enough where you're like, oh, he's kind of going crazy, Nick Cage, but still like, you know, when he was doing the voices and stuff, or like when he comes in to fix the bathroom, you know, and he's like, oh yeah, you know, like that kind of stuff worked really well.
Yeah.
Or when he was drunk and he'd be like, ooh, like, I don't know. I thought it was really good. My wife hated it. She couldn't stand Nick Cage, and she was like, are you watching that again?
Wow.
But
you watching that Spider Noir again?
But I thought it was really good. Josh, what do you think?
Yeah, I loved it. I thought it was awesome. Just kind of what you guys said, the aesthetic of black and white kind of 30s film or, you know, whatever era with, and I really appreciated a lot of like the reflection shots they did. They did a lot of like mirror talking to somebody, but seeing his face in the reflection.
And that's so film noir.
Yeah.
Like, such a callback. And like Dutch angles and like,
so many Dutch
angles.
ovens. Yep.
I don't think there was one level shot in the entire show.
So I thought that was really cool. But yeah, I think Nick Cage is the star of this show.
Oh, absolutely.
Just the fact that he can be weird Nick Cage, like the one episode where he was like tripping out basically, was like, yeah, dude, Nick, just pretend you're turning into a spider. Go. And he was like, I was just like, yeah, amazing. Yeah. Just like you said, like his goofy, like different voices he would do or pretend to be a different person. I get it. A lot of it seemed, I think a little, maybe slapstick, I guess is maybe not the best word, but a little like, a little goofy, but I think it fit within the type of,
kind of cartoon.
Yeah, a little cartoony, but I don't say that in a bad way. I think it fit well for what they were going for with the show and just letting like, hey, sometimes you just got to let Nick Cage be Nick Cage. And I think it was like the perfect balance of
it worked.
Being serious and also just letting Nick Cage pretend like he's a spider, you know, you're like, hey, let it rip, buddy.
You want to crawl that wall? Crawl that wall.
But yeah, I thought it was great. And I thought the villains were good too. That one,
yeah, let's give you some entertainment.
That guy was like so annoying, but
where
it like
do
fit
I know
well.
you from? I know you from somewhere.
That's the Electro guy.
Yeah.
You want to get spicy? You want to get hot?
Yeah, he was good though.
Slow your roll.
Yeah, and yeah, I think what's his name from New Girl? Lamorne is the actor's name.
Yeah.
I thought he was great. I like when he was doing the Nick Cage impression.
Oh yeah, that was Spider-Man. Yeah.
Yeah, when he was like talking on the phone, and he was like, or when he was dressed up as Spider-Man. That was pretty funny. I thought that was good. I like the receptionist also. I thought she was good.
Yeah.
Like she mostly helped with like humor, but I thought her stuff was also good.
Or the little kid.
The little kid was awesome too.
Doing the window thing.
Yeah. But yeah, I thought it was great. I mean, I would imagine they're gonna do. I think it has good reviews. I don't know what the ratings are as far as
I've
views.
heard they're doing season 2.
But yeah, sweet.
But that's the kind of stuff that I'm like, okay, this makes sense when it's like compared to DC, right? This comes off of the Spider-Man Across the Universe, whatever that's called.
Across the universe.
Whatever that's
The
called.
Beatles
Strawberry
Spider-Man movie.
Fields.
Penny
Eleanor
Lane.
Rigby.
Right? So he
Father
shows up in that movie, and people are like, oh, that was cool. And then it's like, oh, why don't we do like a spin-off? It makes sense.
Yeah.
And it's not just making it because like, well, that's a random character and let's do that. It's like, no, there's a reason for it and there's a story to be told with it that I'm like, oh, this would be cool. That's what's interesting instead of being like, oh, you know who I love? Rick Flag Sr. He was in the Suicide Squad. Let's
Let's
use
make
Creature
him look
Commandos.
like me.
I'm like, no, there's no reason for that. Like the Spider-Man Noir was cool in the movie.
Yeah.
And so people are like, oh, that was a cool look. Like they even had a Lego for it. Like the people, like there's just something about that. Pick a character like that,
I don't think I have them. I've got a lot of the spiders up there. I can't wait for the Spider Pig movie with John Mulaney, live action. That'd be sweet, right?
No, that'd be terrible. That's
What?
something James Gunn would do.
Talk about body horror. What does he look like underneath that suit?
Yeah.
But yeah,
Pretty awesome. But yeah, I thought it was great.
yeah, check it out. I would give it 8.7 out of 10 Nick Cage Spider-Man.
I think I'd give it a solid 8.
Yeah, that's good. I think it's like an 8.3 Nick freaking Cages.
Nice.
Nick freaking Cages!
Sorry.
He does have a good little. I think it was the last episode because we watched it today. He has a good yell in there of like, whoa. I can't remember what he did, but I was like, yeah, Nick.
Did he ever go, there's a clue?
He didn't. I don't think he did.
Where are the clues?
He said, not the bees. No, not the bees.
Sorry.
I'm going to steal a decoration.
There was one more thing in news I wanted to say. We'll close the show out with this. But this is DC did a big animation thing. So you're getting Absolute Batman. Okay. Animated show. Starfire. Animated Crypto show. The Mr. Miracle show, which is the DCU Darkseid actor will be announced soon. He will play Darkseid in the Mr. Miracle animated series and in live action.
Oh,
Will anyone
we're
watch
doing
that?
this still, huh?
Another animated show called Joker Laugh Riot, which I don't know what it's about.
Oh, that just rolls off the tongue.
Superpowers show, My Adventures with Green Lantern show, and Creature Commandos season 2. So you've got 8 animated shows coming out here. Absolute Batman, a new animated series from Scott Snyder based on the award-winning and best-selling DC comic book series. Crypto animated series in the works. The series follows Crypto as he tags along with a gang of misfit criminal wannabes who live down the block. Developed by C.H. Greenblatt, SpongeBob. So there you have it. That's what they're working on.
So basically 7 out of the 8 technically tie into the DC live action, right? Because they're actual characters. Because Absolute
Batman is not. Mr. Miracle does.
right.
Starfire, I assume, does. Crypto does. Joker Laugh Riot, I would assume.
Yeah.
They said they're all canon.
Everything's canon.
Creature Commando season 2, and then Green Lanterns. Yeah.
Wow.
There you go, guys.
I'm excited.
That Absolute Batman has to be like rated R, right?
I think so. It's like I've only seen like the different designs, and I'm like, that's pretty creepy.
Yeah.
The Joker design.
The Joker design is creepy. Yeah.
Yeah, that's an intense comic line.
Yeah. But anyway, that's going to do it for us.
Yeah.
Thanks so much for hanging out with us and for being patient. It's taken us a while to get another episode out, but it's been the World Cup and we've been busy, you know?
That's right.
A lot of things
Lots of
going
stuff
on, a lot
going
of
on.
traveling, people to see,
Things
places
to
to
do.
be, things to do. You can find us on Instagram,
Stuff to
TikTok,
eat.
Facebook, X, and TikTok, anyone else. We appreciate you listening. Tell your friends, tell your mama that we have a podcast. We need them views. See y'all next week. Bye.
See ya.
Bye.